What's going on, guys? Brandon here, coming at you guys with a brand new video. And this video is going to be a little different. Usually I gear my videos towards everyone, or at least, people looking at Iowa. This video I would say is more for someone who has narrowed down to Iowa. Maybe Iowa's in your top 3 or has already committed to Iowa. Because this video is going to be more of kind of the insider things that I've picked up while being here at Iowa. First I'm going to get into is your audit. That was what has your classes that you should take to stay on track for your 4 years. Depending on your major, you can have different classes, and pretty much those are the classes that you should be looking at to take or to sign up for during your 4 years in order to graduate. Now, the audit is something that's very complicated to some people. I'm not going to get into full detail about it. I think there are videos about it on the My UI page, and you can always ask your counselor. They will help you go through it. But the first thing I would say is to look at your audit. That's going to have your classes that you're going to want to know what to sign up for. And make sure that you're, getting the most classes for what you're paying for. A lot of time, I know my brother did this. When the first time he signed up for classes, he signed up for some classes that he didn't really need to. And it just kind of, took up time where he could have been fulfilling a requirement. But if you want to learn more about the audit, there are resources that you can go to. I will pop them up here if I find any. The second thing that I learned that no one really tells you when you're at Iowa is about the parking. There's a lot of different parking lots to use, and there's also parking along the sides. There's an app called the Passport app. I didn't really know about that until I just pulled up and I saw it. But you download the Passport app and you can pay for your parking right there, and it gives you like a selected time slot. And then you're good to go. In terms of the lots, there's the library lot where you can sign up for a key card. This I didn't know. You can sign up online or you can go into the office. Behind me is actually the campus building where you can get that parking pass that I showed you in the previous clip. This is the building, the address I popped up before. But you can go there on the second floor and give them your information, and you can get your own pass so that you can get in and out using that. Or you just tap on the library lot and you can go in and come out using that. Another thing about that is that it only works for the library lot. So if you want to use other lots, you'll have to get the little piece of paper and then pay when you leave. To get even more in depth about parking, I know it's weird, but my cousin, he did the calculations on which parking lot he should be in for the amount of time, because I believe the rate changes after a certain amount of time. He made a graph showing when he should move his car from the library lot to the garage next to his next class in order to maximize his cost and time. So if that's something that you're super interested in and maximizing all of that, then definitely look into that. It's something that no one really tells you, because there's a lot of lots and you just assume. But a lot of the buildings, especially in the winter, that's what I've learned, is that you're not going to want to walk like up the hill from one class to the next in like a blizzard. So, knowing where the lots are, knowing which one's going to be the closest to your next class is the best thing you can do. The third thing I would say that I kind of picked up while being here is that textbooks. Once you get your class list and you go to your My UI page, you'll have a little bubble that says textbooks, and if you click on it, it'll have a list of textbooks that you'll need for all the classes. I recommend not buying your textbooks until maybe after the first week of classes, because a lot of the classes have it already set, and once you sign up, it'll just say this is the textbook they use for this class. But sometimes the professor doesn't even use that textbook, or they may prefer a different textbook or a different text, or sometimes your professor provides it for you online. So I would just wait after the first week of classes, and then if it seems that you need to use some of the textbooks, then you can go to one of the Hawk shop that is located on Clinton Street right next to the Dunkin' Donuts, which, shout out to Dunkin'. It has all the essentials that you need, like chargers and headphones and all the different types of stuff like that. And then when you go downstairs, it'll have all the different type of textbooks that you might need. That is one spot that you can get it. Obviously, the second spot you can get it is from the main library. It will have all your other textbooks and stuff that you might need if the Hawk Shop doesn't have it. And on that website, it will tell you which store will have it, if it'll be the Hawk Shop or if it'll be the main library. But yeah, I wouldn't rush into getting your textbook. I know being a freshman, coming to college, you want to come in as prepared as possible. At least that was my mentality coming into it. I wanted to make sure I had all my textbooks and everything I needed before I even got to the first day. But my brother, who is a senior, he told me that I should wait through the first week at least and see, because he made the same mistake and he bought all his textbooks. It turned out he didn't need like half of them and he couldn't really do anything with them. So I would definitely wait out the first week and then look into buying your textbooks. And there's also a bunch of different websites online where you can probably find them for free, or a bunch of different summarized versions of that textbook. So I would scour the internet before you go and purchase, because these textbooks can cost a lot and it's only for one class for one semester most of the time. But yeah, guys, those are my 3 insider tips that I've learned while being here at Iowa. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I hope you found this a bit useful. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.